Hi, welcome to the homestead. I am Bren, if we haven't met before. And today we're going to try an experiment, and it has to do with carrot seeds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try pre-sprouting my carrot seeds, and we're going to see how this works. I'll have to do a follow-up video after I do this to see if they actually come about. But the reason I want to pre-sprout the carrot seeds is because, first of all, carrots take a long time to germinate in the ground. And they need the right temperature, they need the right moisture, and I never seem to have very good luck. Well, we live in the Appalachian Mountains, so we either get the wind and it dries the soil out, or we get the rains and then everything rains, and carrot seeds are so tiny, they just kind of float all away. So last year, all my carrots ended up at the end of the row instead of at the beginning of the row because everything is sloped around here. You can't, we don't have flat ground. We have a very limited amount of flat ground. That's basically where I'm at with growing carrots. So I saw this on someone else's video, and what they did is they took a pie plate, they put a little bit of soil on it and the carrots and moisture, and then stuck everything in a plastic bag. And I thought, well, that seems clever. The thing is, you want to get the carrots out the minute they germinate. So the minute you see a little white dot coming out of the seed, you want to get them out and you want to plant them. So what I thought is, I have all these little petri dishes from all my little experiments, and I actually have my microscope here. I can show you tiny little seeds close up. I have a ton of these, so I thought, why not use these? I think they'll work. So I have these with a little bit of soil in, and I pre-mix my soil. What I get is potting soil that comes in these blocks, and I'll try to find what kind it is and put a link. Basically what they do is they package the potting soil up and they take all the moisture out of it and they condense it into these blocks. And then we get it like by the skid load because we are commercial growers. When you get it, it's like a hard block of soil. So I chiseled off some of it and I mixed it with water. And what I do, I just mix a small amount. Yeah, I had to eat this whole thing of ice cream just for you guys so that I'd have this bucket. Actually, Richie's is a local ice cream maker, so I support local. I know it's not organic, but they really have fabulous ice cream. But anyhow, I mix a little bit of soil with some water, about half and half, I guess. And what you want to do, let me see if I have, yeah, I do. I have a glove here. You want to get your soil to a consistency like, you want it to hold together but still be kind of crumbly, kind of like snow. So if you can get it like snow, that's perfect. Now, see, I'm already making a mess. That in a petri dish yet. This is just a mat that I have that I use when I'm potting up plants inside. Actually, when I'm done here, I'm going to pot up some aloe plants that my puppy decided didn't belong in the pot that they were in anymore, so it was already spreading to new aloe plants. So this is dual purpose today. And this actually, like, you can snap these corners. I have it down so that you can actually see what I'm doing, but it actually snaps up so that, like, if you get dirt and stuff in here, you can kind of like carry it outside, dump it, and then you can spray this down because it's actually waterproof. So these are pretty clever and they're really cheap. So I'll try to link to those too if you're interested. Anyhow, I put the soil in here, and then I'm going to just place the carrot seeds. I'm going to take this glove off. My nails are awful, but let me show you. These are carrot seeds really close up under the microscope. So you can see they're really tiny, tiny. And what I'm going to do is just put them, kind of sprinkle them on top of this moist soil. Put that back under the microscope so you can see what that looks like. And then once these germinate, you'll see, let me see if I can get a little clearer. Once these germinate, you'll see like a little white dot coming out of them. And once that happens, you want to get them in the ground so that they can grow. So I'm hoping by doing this. Oh, and you obviously want to put your little cover on. And then I'm just going to put these wherever. I'll probably just put them, I have other little plants that are growing. I'll probably just put them with, nearby where the grow lights are. And that way I can observe them. And obviously I'm going to label these because I'm going to do this with several different types of seeds and see what happens. And if this works, this would be a great way to grow my carrots and actually have them in a row instead of like at the one end because the water washed them all there. And the other thing is just waiting for carrots. I've tried the other thing too, where you put the carrot seeds in and then you put the radish seed every 5 inches or whatever to do your row marker. And I still have issues with that. I mean, the radishes will come up. I don't have radishes like every 5 or 6 inches, but my carrot seeds will all be like usually at one end of the row just because we're sloped, everything's sloped around here. And it's either that or it dries out and then the seeds never germinate. So I never have any good luck with carrots. So I'm hoping this might be the answer to my carrot issue. So I will follow up in a couple weeks and let you know how this worked. Until then, make it a great day. Bye.